Konnichiwa, and welcome to Tsuki no Ame, where we try Japanese snacks and treats. Today we have two snacks to try from Tokyo Treat. So the first is our Sobameshi Snack. I had no idea what Sobameshi was, but apparently it is a mix of yakisoba and fried rice. So I'm very excited about this. I adore yakisoba. I think this could be really great. I am really excited to try it. We're also going to try, this is our New Year rice cracker. Fairly straightforward. It is a giant rice cracker. It has a coating of honey and soy sauce. Should be pretty good. I'm really curious to try. I think both of these are going to be great. So with all that in mind, let's get started. Itadakimasu! Starting with our Sobameshi Snack. I am just so curious about this. It smells interesting. It does smell a bit like yakisoba. So you have in here like these rice puffs and pieces of like yakisoba noodle broken apart. This feels a little strange, but I'm very curious to see how it turns out. It's very interesting. So I have to admit, it feels a little weird to me. And part of it is just kind of the ramen, yakisoba, just the dry noodle snacks always feel a little odd to me. I really enjoy the dish. I tend to prefer just to have the dish as opposed to the dry noodles. They're not my favorite in that sense. The rice puff is interesting because I don't know I don't know how many people have noticed this, or at least, maybe it's just me, but I've noticed that things like this, sometimes you get them and they just kind of squish when you bite on them. And that's what these are doing, is they do just kind of a squish, which isn't my favorite. Flavor-wise, though, it's got all of the lovely stuff in yakisoba that I adore. I think it's really tasty. I just am not big on the texture, personally. I do think I need to see if it's possible for me to get to try Sobameshi. They've absolutely convinced me that I do need to try the actual dish at some point. Um, it's one of those where, it's not bad if you're good with those textures. If you're curious, it's certainly worth trying if you're curious about it. I just personally tend to prefer others. The flavor, I will say though, is really, really good. It is, I'm not a huge fan of like the textures. Just specifically that puff rice with it just doesn't quite work for me, but it is tasty and I really need to try Sobameshi. So moving on to our New Year rice cracker, which I am so excited about. Oh, how to open this. I'm gonna try to do this. I'm sorry, but you see this packaging? It's just, I love the packaging that we get so often. We get some really cool and beautiful packaging. And figuring out how to get in here without destroying it is always a challenge. It smells really good. Like I said, this thing is massive. And it's thick. This thing is huge. But it smells so, so good. All right. I kind of just want to keep eating it. That was really good. So, like I said, this thing's massive, right? It is really satisfying to chomp on. It just crunches beautifully. It is so satisfying. Um, the soy sauce and the honey mix really well. It is really nice. It's a little sweet. It's a little savory. It is so good. And the crunch on it is just beautiful. I really love this. If you get the chance to try, I would highly recommend. I love this rice cracker. Gochu so sama. So to recap, we tried our Sobameshi Snack, which flavor-wise I thought was really, really pretty good. Texture-wise, it's one of those where, again, it's those dry noodles. It's that puffed rice that kind of does like a bit of a squish thing. If you're good with that, you might really enjoy. The flavor on this is good. I personally am not a huge fan of the texture, but that flavor is so good that I kind of want to see if I can find this dish and try it sometime. It really is very tasty. I think I need to I think I need to try Sobameshi. It might be something I need in my life. We also tried our New Year rice cracker. Also really, really good. Very nice, satisfying crunch. The flavor, the soy sauce and the honey work really well together. This is honestly one of the best rice crackers. I am a huge fan. Would definitely recommend if you get the chance to try it. It is absolutely worth your time. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. If you like my shirt, the link for that is down in the description below. And please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Johnny.